Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So obviously I did not sell Kazi, and I never will. That was just a little April Fool's prank that I played on you guys. But we did do something that we have never done before, and that is I took Kazi swimming. I know it sounds kind of crazy that it's the beginning of spring and I'm talking about swimming with my horse, but guys, I'm in Texas and it's basically always summer here. Last weekend was my birthday, so Zach and I took a camping trip with Kazi. Alex stayed back and continued training her Mustangs and took care of mine, so thank you, Alex. I know I was just here camping by myself, but I had such an amazing time that we decided to come back, so here we are again. You're so cute. Look, we're here. Zach's here too. So exciting. I'm just gonna give you guys a tour of the campground, or I guess our campsite. So here we have the cutest horse in the history of the world. Kazi, say hi. Are you having a good time? Okay, so we've got the rig. We have our tent, which you guys saw us set up. All right, guys, we are glamping again. We are glamping again. Okay, so we got our blow-up air mattress. Nice little organized. This is what I'm showing you guys today. Got my little window to see Cosbear. This is what I'm showing you guys today because tomorrow, I guarantee it will not look like this. The cutest dog ever. Are you looking at the squirrels? You can't eat them, Xena. You gotta be nice. Look at you. Killing it. Ooh. Wow. Delicious. So what happened was I forgot utensils. Bummer. Zach just got back from a business trip yesterday, so everything was just kind of rushed. And I forgot utensils, and a bunch of other things. But it's okay. So we're just going to, we're glamping when we're in the tent, and then when we're out in the kitchen, we're just barbarians. But that's what camping is all about, right? Getting back to the roots. Right, Beeb?
Right back to the roots.
Right back to the roots. After our bomb.com dinner, we took Kazi for a sunset walk to the water. It was nice and cool and quiet. We walked on this tiny little peninsula, and Kazi knocked me into the water. I'm pretty sure it was all a part of her diabolical plan. Good morning, Kazi Bella. The next morning, we took it kind of slow. Kazi was napping, Xena was scheming how she could catch a squirrel for breakfast, Zach was looking serene playing his guitar, and I was doing what I love most, scooping poop. We had a group of geldings camping next door, and Kazi was very interested, to say the least. It's Mare Central back home, so she rarely gets a chance to flirt with the guys. This was her chance. While Kazi was catcalling to the geldings, I made us a delicious breakfast. Is it good?
Really good. I'm not even tasting it. I'm just swallowing it.
What about that maple syrup? That real Vermont maple syrup.
This is liquid gold.
Liquid gold. Thanks, Britta. Thanks, Nathan.
Thank you.
Too focused on shoving more in your mouth. No forks, no knives, so we're having tacos with pancakes. Then we got ready to go to the beach, but this time for a swim. It was 80 degrees this day, so I personally was looking forward to getting in the water, and I hoped Kazi was too. If you've been following for a while, you know about Kazi's chronic eye condition. Her eyes are always draining because a nasal passageway is soldered shut. So she has a medicine that I have to put in her eyes about 3 times a week, or every day when it flares up. This trail to the water wasn't as pretty as the one I had taken before, but it was much more straightforward and about half the distance. Of course, if we see a log down, we have to jump it. There seemed to be a few different paths to get down to the beach. This path led to a cliff that served as a pretty overlook of the beach. I'm originally from Southern California. I grew up a few miles from the beach, but the only trees near the beach there are palm trees. When I moved to San Juan Island, Washington, I got used to its beautiful beaches where the forest and the ocean meet. The coastline there is breathtaking. It's not the same here, but this place definitely reminds me of that magic little island. Of course, if I were there, I would not be in shorts nor trying to take Kazi for a swim. I hadn't been to this beach yet, so I wanted to walk a while and find the best place to attempt our first swim. Kazi wasn't quite sure about these little ripples coming at her, but I was happy to see her curiosity versus fear. I wanted to swim, but if she was terrified, I wouldn't push the issue. Xena is just happy to be alive and finds joy in about anything. I thought Kazi wanted to roll the way she was sniffing the ground, but she fooled me. We decided the best place to swim was back where we started, which was far from the docked boats. Have you ever swam with your horse? Were you scared to get stepped on? I personally was a little worried I was going to get my feet crushed, so I felt a little bit uneasy in the water.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now.
Xena, watch out!
Baby, we should start living now. We are close, can you feel it? Something is behind the clouds. We just have to believe it, that we can make the sun come out. Let us lose ourselves in a fairy tale. Who can say what's wrong or right? We're the only ones who can decide. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between.
Kazi would have grabbed that apple out of my mouth if I hadn't given it to her myself. She loves herself an apple, and I think she deserved it. I was so proud of her for swimming. Even if she only technically really swam, like 5 feet, it was still fun and I was still proud. Then she decided now was a good time to roll. I don't know about you, but I love seeing my horses roll. I just think it's the cutest thing. But I won't think it's the cutest thing when I go to give her a bath later and simply cannot get the sand out of her coat. Now she's a sand monster and we head back to camp. But not before another snack break.
Wow. I wanted to share with her.
Back to the sand monster. Anyone dealt with beach sand? How do you get it out of their coat? We're back home now and there still is remnants of it. Shampoo and water don't seem to do anything. Anyways, let me know if you guys have any tips. The next day was my birthday and I honestly didn't do much filming. I slept in and just hung out around the camp and drank way too much coffee. We went on a walk to the beach while Zach went for a swim, and later I took Kazi for another hike, just the two of us, but we didn't film much. As always, I wanted to thank you guys for watching and thank you for 60,000 subscribers. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys all so much. If you watched till the end, I wanted to let you in on a little secret. We have some changes coming, and one of those is that Kazi is getting a pasture mate. But shh, it's kind of a secret. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Every change